everybody, and guess what day it is? It's Fun Friday! Yahoo! Okay, now, first of all, I will tell you guys, and those of you who aren't my Facebook friends, I will give you guys an update about me being at the ER again last week for my bladder spasms. But I wanted to share that my parents weren't here, so I took the ambulance and because they were so bad and it was like 12:30 and I knew I couldn't drive, so Brian asked how I was getting home, and I told him I hadn't even thought of that, and so he was gonna come and pick me up afterwards, and then he just showed up and stayed with me for 6 hours while we were waiting. So, and he's really funny, so there's a lot of jokes he was telling me, but this one, I made him write it down because it's really funny. So, and I'm not even going to tell it all the way right, or I should say that Pedro won't, but it's really funny. Okay, so let's get the great joke out of the way. See, I said great and not terrible, because this one, you know. Okay, so you are driving a bus, okay, and it is going 30 miles an hour for 2 hours. I mean, for 2 miles. It doesn't really matter what I say in this part. Okay, and the bus is yellow and it has 4 kids in it. Okay, now are you guys ready? What color was his eyes? Was the bus driver's eyes? I'm sorry. Okay. Ready? Wait for it. Brown, because I'm driving the bus, because I said you're driving a bus. There, I know that one is going to be too smart for a lot of you. It was almost too smart for Pedro, but yes, I killed it a little bit, but I think you guys got the general idea. Alright, now before I forget, I'm going to tell you guys the Bottomless Lake is a song we're going to do today, and I've got one more Israel story to tell you guys. And then we'll be done with memories from there. So, one little side note was, there's a lot of young military, the Israeli defense, because they all they're required to join in the army for 4 years, so they're everywhere. And so it's just weird to see them on the buses with like, what kind, AK-47s over their shoulders, and they look like they're 18 years old. They look really young, but so that took a little getting used to. All right. Also, I was taking the bus, and my friend Maggie, who I didn't know yet, but she was the one that I was traveling a lot with while we were there. She was one of the other people that were in the internship. She and I had taken the bus a few times, and so I was by myself, and I thought, I would figure out, where to make him stop and pull the thing. So I didn't realize we had just passed the bus stop, and I pulled the thing, and he's like, I can't let you out. I can't let you out until the next stop. And the next stop was like so far away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where I am. It's almost sunset, and you're not supposed to be out in certain areas of Jerusalem at this, at night. So I'm freaking out, and I'm like praying, God, show me how to get home. And then this person came up, and because I could, she could kind of see I was totally crying and lost. So she offered to walk me all the way back to where I knew how to get back to our apartment. And Maggie, the one who had lived there before, said that was one of the really awesome things about people who live in Jerusalem is they're just really nice people, except for the bus driver, and that they're always like wanting to help. So it was awesome that I just happened to come across somebody that walked all the way back with me. So, all right, that is it. Wow, that's it. That was fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yes, hold on. I have to say how many days until I get to see Juniper since, okay. 80 more days till I go to Rochester, and I get to FaceTime with Juniper soon, and so it'll be fun to tell her how many days. Okay, that's it. Have a great weekend, and I'm gonna do a video with more information about what is going on and that tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great Friday, and I will talk when I have more to say.